I have just witnessed how Manchester City and Arsenal went away from the Champions League quarterfinals, so we have no English teams on the semifinals in the Champions League, so that means that they are going to focus on the Premier League. And I don't know how to approach the future game weeks. Are Arsenal going to be sad because they lost in the Champions League, or are they going to be motivated to win the next 6 game weeks that they have going into the Premier League end of the season? We don't know, so we have to prepare for basically everything. And today I'm going to do a final free hit team for Game Week 34 and basically line to you the best possible team for the upcoming double Game Week 34. If you enjoy such type of content and want to see more of me, you can subscribe to the channel, you can give a like, you can do whatever you feel like. And now let's dive in. First of all, as you can see, this is my team at the moment, and I'm going to remove each and every player from this squad, and I will be adding players based on priority. So, having the double ups, we can see that Sheffield face Burnley and Sheffield face Manchester United. I feel like Sheffield United will score some goals, but they're still Sheffield, and I'm not too tempted to go for any one of them at the moment. So I'm most probably going to steer away from that. Arsenal and Wolves, they play on Saturday, so it's a quick turnaround for Arsenal, but then they play again on Wednesday, and then Arsenal play on Tuesday, so it's quick turnaround of the fixtures for both of the teams. This deadline is going to be a very late deadline. It's going to be basically 3:30 my time, so 1:30 UK time deadline, which is a very strange deadline overall, but yeah. Now, let's see. No matter what I say, I believe the most important teams to target right now are Liverpool and Arsenal. Both of those teams are going to fight for the championship, so they will need to score goals and they will need to continue causing damage to the rest of the teams, and they will need to bounce back after the poor results they had in Game Week 33. So with those results being in mind, I'm adding back Salah and I'm adding back Saka into my side. I believe without them there isn't a proper free hit team, and I don't see a reason for you to risk going without both of the penalty takers and goal scorers from the top 2 teams that are going to be playing in 34 with a double. Speaking about other teams like Manchester United, Manchester City, Chelsea even, we can include some of their players, but I am tempted to just focus on double game week players, as free hit is for that, to just focus on the best possible guys. So we have our 2 main forwards from Liverpool and Arsenal, and I believe now it's a crucial time to add penalty takers. I believe penalty takers in such double game weeks are pretty important. As you can see, Cole Palmer has been having an amazing season, but he has scored, is there penalty scored here? So those are penalty saves. I believe he has 8 or 9 penalties scored already this season, so I believe that penalty takers are a pretty important part of the squad, so I'm going to add 3 more. I'm immediately adding in Solanke, as he is a penalty taker for Bournemouth. I'm adding Cunha as a penalty taker for Wolves, and I'm adding Eze as a penalty taker from Crystal Palace. Now, we have the options to go for the penalty takers from Everton and Sheffield as well, but I don't feel like it's a good thing. First of all, I'm not completely sure what is the pecking order for Sheffield, not because I didn't research it, but because they take a lot of penalties, different people take them. So McBurney seems like the main guy for that, but is he going to be playing? Is he not? I'm not completely sure. And Calvert-Lewin from Everton is with an injury, so I don't know, should I invest in him or should I not? So I should most probably steer away from him. Now we have 5 attackers and we need to target that defense. I'm really tempted to go for 2 Arsenal defenders and just go with it. I believe this is a proper strategy and I don't see a reason not to do so. The only reason is that they face Chelsea and Wolves, who tend to score goals, and Arsenal have been a little bit shaky in the last fixtures in the Champions League and in the Prem. So we need to see that, but basically their defense was the best. so I'm not going anywhere without a proper defender from their squad, and I'm adding Ben White immediately into the frame. He played a okay match against Bayern Munich, and I believe that he will be up to par in the Prem fixture as well. The most nailed guys here are Gabriel and Saliba, especially Saliba, but I want to risk it a little bit with Ben White. Now, going into the goalkeeper's position, I'm going to go for Dean Henderson. He has been playing really well, especially against Liverpool. He was amazing. 5 saves, 2 bonus points. He was pretty good, and I believe that against West Ham and Newcastle he can clip at least 1 clean sheet, which is a good thing to expect from your goalkeeper, so I'm just tempted to go with him. Here we can put another goalkeeper into the frame, and I'm going to add the Pickford guy. Not the Pickford guy, Jordan Pickford. He's going to be our bench option. He didn't have a very good game against Chelsea on Monday, so I'm a little bit worried there, but with the combo of Henderson and Pickford, I believe that I will be alright. Now we have our goalkeeper, we have basically our front line-ish, and we have one of our defenders, so we need to decide how we're going to approach it. Liverpool have been terrible in defense, but against Fulham and Everton, I will back them for a clean sheet. And hear me out, I may risk it with Alexander-Arnold, with so much of a free hit, Bradley being injured, and the Liverpool squad needing goals. I believe that Trent can do serious damage, so I'm immediately including him into the frame. And now we need to decide who our last defender is going to be. Wolves face Bournemouth and Arsenal. I own forwards from both of those sides. Crystal Palace face West Ham and Newcastle. I already own a defender from them. Everton are not my favorite side. Sheffield, no way, so it's hard, so I may go for should I go for another Arsenal defender? Yeah, why not? I'm going to go for Gabriel, and I'm going to double up on their defense. Basically, I'm saying that I believe that, but this way I'm restricting myself from a third player from Arsenal and the second in attack. I'm putting a defender. I need to have a proper defense. Now I'm going to grab immediately Diogo Jota. For me, he should be my third Liverpool player, and I believe we can do serious damage with him. Now here I may surprise a lot of people, but I'm going to go for Ulise. 2 home fixtures and a little bit of a differential pick there. Now immediately I'm picking 8 Nuri is pretty expensive. Kilman, no. Totti, okay. Totti for our bench option. And we have more than enough money to go for whoever we feel like going for. And we can go for even McBurney, so we go to Sheffield, and who has the most points? So Archer and McBurney, so I'm going to go for McBurney. 5.4, we have a double player from their team as well, and then we're going to wrap our squads with another double game week defender. Let's go for Mikulenko. So basically we own a double game week player from each team. Let's be real, Everton and Sheffield are not going to appear into our squads, but it's better to own those players. Now, this is the 15 players that I've decided on. Now let's put them into the FPL team and see how my team is looking like. So Arnold, here we sell Gusto and go for White. Here we sell Son and go for Eze. Go Palmer and go for Diogo. Sell Haaland and go for McBurney. Sell Dawson and go for Totti. Sell Zabarny and go for Mikulenko. And sell Douglas Luiz and go for Ulise. And sell Turner and go for Henderson. Okay, so this I'm going to put McBurney here and Ulise here. So that right there is going to be my free hit team. I believe that this is a pretty differential free hit team. I'm going to give the vice captaincy to Saka. No, I'm going to give it to Eze. I'm deliberating between Ulise and Eze for my squad as well. I'm going to notify you at the Saturday video which team I'm going to go for and how I'm going to sort my team there, but for now I believe this is a pretty okay squad. I know that doesn't scream a lot of goals because we have two Crystal Palace players and they tend not to score a lot of goals, but I want to go for a differential and I believe that they can get a pretty good return ratio with some wonder goals, especially at home, and with some surprising fixtures. With the mentality after winning a game against Liverpool, I believe that they are going to fly high and I believe they are going to cause damage. We have 5 penalty takers here, which is more than enough. We have two pretty okayish guys as well up front. We have 3 solid defenders and we have a proper goalkeeper who can save penalties as well. So I believe that this is a pretty good free hit draft. Please write down your opinion about it, but for me this is an amazing free hit draft, as I already mentioned. Sorry for that ad, but they appear all the time. This is the bench: Pickford, McBurney, Mikulenko, Tochi. You can basically pick whoever you like, but I believe that this is a pretty strong draft. Subscribe, like, all of those great stuff, but for now guys, I'll be heading out. Bye!